Hello, my name is Rahul Sawant and welcome to my Master PowerShell 7 on Microsoft Azure course. In this course, we are going to cover some PowerShell command line and we will see how we can build logic to implement multiple resources on Azure. And we will hit every aspect of each of this area of PowerShell language. Without wasting any time, let's get started. In this installation section, we'll see how to install PowerShell 7, and as you know that PowerShell 7 doesn't have IAC for scripting, so we will use Visual Studio Code to write PowerShell codes. So we will see the step to install Visual Studio Code and PowerShell extension. I have also shared setting.json file which I am using for my Visual Studio Code. So if required, then you can download that file from course resources. And after that, we'll see the installation of Azure PowerShell module, so we can start with the PowerShell scripting on Azure. In next section, we will see about PowerShell strings, arrays, and automatic variables. I have only covered the basic or limited part of it, which is enough to start writing scripts. In pipeline command line section, we will see three majorly used PowerShell commands, and we are also going to take some example of Azure resources to understand how this commandlet works. PowerShell is an object-oriented shell. It has loops, if-else statement, parameter, function, object, classes, and many more. In this section, we are going to see how we can use this and build logic to implement multiple resources on Azure. In this advanced logic building section, we will see how to handle errors, how we can use new feature of PowerShell 7 that is -parallel parameter with for each object commandlet, and that will help us to execute multiple resource creation at the same time. This is gonna help you to build logic to implement multiple Azure resources. So that can be anything. You can actually build this logic to create multiple virtual machines at the same time. And we are also going to cover basic and advanced functions. In the last section, I am just exploring some PowerShell commandlet, and the purpose of this section is to give you some ideas how you can use this commandlet to build some strong logic in your daily scripting. We will see how we can use outgrid view to move single or multiple Azure resources on the fly. We'll see how we can create progress bar so that you can use that to copy some data from one storage account to other. Or even you can use this in your day-to-day Windows administration task. We are also going to see switch statement with the functions, and it will create some interactive menu so user can select number and based on that it will execute the function or commandlet. And in the last, we will create some reporting kind of HTML file using convert to HTML commandlet. This course is not going to cover basic PowerShell or Azure services. So if you are enrolling in this course, I am considering that you have some basic knowledge of PowerShell and Azure services. The purpose of this course is to give you ideas and logic building on Azure services. So you can use that to build your own logic and script, which is gonna help you to implement and automate Azure services.